Good afternoon, America. I'm Hendrick Smith. This is my new segment every Monday afternoon. Is my Monday morning quarterback as you get ready for tonight's Monday Night Football, where between the New England Patriots, the leader in the American Conference Division in the East, behind Miami, and Miami and New York Jets are both at 5-5. The Jets did lose in Ed Reed's first game since release from Houston from the Texans after a dispute with the coaches and the whole team. But the Jets lost to the Bills yesterday. But we'll talk about that in just a moment. But first, here's my top 3 stars from yesterday and last night's game. We'll start with number 3 from the Baltimore's defeat to Chicago in overtime. Ray Rice. He had 25 carries at 131 yards. 1 touchdown in Baltimore's loss to Chicago. Josh McCown, who came in for the injured Jay Cutler, who was out for the first game of the ankle injury, and just informed today that he will be out once again for a second straight game and second straight week with an ankle injury. But Josh McCown will be the starter for the Chicago Bears again this Sunday, when the Bears will play against their opponents. But right now, the Bears are tied with the Detroit Lions, where they lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers yesterday in Pittsburgh. Now they both tie in the NFC North at 6-5. So it's 2 teams are racing in the division. So Green Bay also at 5-5. Also in their they play also on Sunday. So right now, it's a tight race in the NFC North. There's three legendary teams in the NFL: Green Bay, Chicago, and Detroit. One of these, the oldest division in pro football, the black and blue division, will make that way on the road to the playoffs. Of course, my Sunday night game, I picked Kansas City, but Denver were incredible last night. They played outstanding football last night. Denver won that game 27-17 and ends Kansas City's host of an undefeated dream. But once again, another champagne cork for the old 72 Dolphins. Once again, for another year, every NFL team tried to stopping the great 72 Dolphins, one of the greatest all time in professional football and in major American sports. As I mentioned, Peyton Manning, my top star quarterback, he was unbelievable, outstanding eligibility quarterback for him. He just threw for 323 yards at 24 out of 40 attempts passing, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. He is incredible. He's still the top quarterback in the NFL once again, but he still led the league in passing yards and touchdowns once again for this future Hall of Famer. As for the games, the show from yesterday, Seattle beat Minnesota 41-20. Miami also won the race for second place in the East behind those pesky Patriots. The 20-16 victory over San Diego. Green Bay defeated by the New York Giants 27-13. The Giants are still struggling in the East. The 49ers loses to the New Orleans Saints 23-20. It was a good game. The Saints, they're coming from a bounty scandal all the way to top in the NFC South. Boy, oh boy, the New Orleans Saints are looking through. Could maybe return back to the Super Bowl again, since the bounty scandal has been shot to the NFL, and so is mine last year. So, hey, they're turning around from bounty scandal. Now they're top in the South in the NFC division for the New Orleans Saints. Well done for the Saints. As for the Dallas Cowboys and the St. Louis Rams, they have an off week. The Cowboys will play 2 games. One the Cowboys play on the road this week, I guess, and it will be back home next week, Thanksgiving Day, for the Dallas Cowboys next Thursday. We'll get you for you coming up next Monday on my Monday night quarterback. My Monday morning quarterback next Monday afternoon on my next Monday response, as you mentioned. The Detroit Lions, the Lions and the Bears are still tied in the division in the NFC North. We have the Cincinnati Bengals, who won yesterday in the Battle of Ohio against the Browns. They're 7-4. The Bengals are really good so far. and one of these 4-6 will make it to second place, whether it'll be not in the playoffs or it could be in the future for the contenders for next season. So we'll have to find out and see if one of these teams try to get back into their respective divisions in the North in the American Conference, who will try to get that balance the postseason as we ride down to the last I don't know, between 5 to 6 weeks left through the season before December goes next month. Speaking of the top team in the NFC, my team of the week goes to the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks are 10-1, still the best in the NFC, and could be the top seed for the playoffs sometime soon before the new year. And last but not least, the NFC East new leaders, the Philadelphia Eagles, who won over the Washington Redskins yesterday in a tight game in Philadelphia. The Eagles are now in first place, while the Cowboys are off week because the Cowboys need 2 wins before that Thanksgiving game next Thursday to hope get back to tie in the division. If they not, the Eagles can win again, but the Eagles can remain first place if the Cowboys needs 2 wins to credential tie for first in their respective division in the NFC East. All right, before we get out of here, this is my Monday morning quarterback every afternoon. Don't forget, I'll give you every response for every breakable game you saw yesterday, and if you comment on the who's your top, and of course, if you as you mentioned, if you comment below on my channel, describe what's your top 3 performances for the Sunday's game in the NFL this week, or even Sunday night game last night, or tonight's Monday night game. Hey, this response, comment below. What's your top 3 players from this week's games and tonight's game? Just comment right now. Let's subscribe to my channel. As for now, that's it for my Monday morning quarterback for every afternoon on my channel. I'm Hendrick Smith. Once again, I'll see you again next Monday afternoon, every afternoon on my channel. So, till then, have a good day and enjoy, everybody. So long.